So they hate her. They don't just dislike her. They don't just find her a little bit annoying. They don't just want her out of their business and out of their life. They hate her.
Meghan, who pandered to all his insecurities, to all his depressions and everything, was a wonderful release for him.
The knockoff Duchess, who has basically shanked her family and trashed them on reality shows, interviews with Oprah. They've done books about them. Why would she want Meghan Markle then coming to the Met Gala?
But she couldn't find huge fame and fortune on her own accomplishments. Her problem is she has very limited talent.
In part because she can only truly be friends with people who are just like her. And the Kardashians, despite their pursuit of fame and fortune, they're not like Meghan. Yes, they were, let's say, somewhat desperate in the beginning.
Tom Bower wrote the book on Meghan Markle. Literally. And now Tom Bower is back. His verdict? Hollywood doesn't just dislike her. They hate her. All of them. And today we find out exactly why.
So they hate her. They don't just dislike her. They don't just find her a little bit annoying. They don't just want her out of their business and out of their life. They hate her.
Tom Bower's new book is called Betrayal, published in March 2026, and the title alone tells you everything. This is not a gossip book. Tom Bower is Britain's most respected investigative biographer. His research method, by his own description, is simple. Find the victims. And in Betrayal, he found plenty of them.
Tom Bower, author of Betrayal, Power, Deceit, and the Fight for the Future of the Royal Family, a forensic examination of the many contradictions and controversies surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle over the past 7 years.
Is actually shrouded in unbelievable mystery and secrecy.
What Tom Bower documents, backed up by bombshell reporting from the Daily Mail's Alison Boshoff, is a woman who treated every single friendship like a stepping stone, every relationship a transaction. And Hollywood, which has seen every kind of operator walk through its doors, eventually figured it out. 5 women, 5 burned bridges. Let's go through every single one. And I promise you, by the time we get to number 3, your jaw will be on the floor. We are starting here because this one, out of everything, Tom Bower and the Daily Mail have revealed, is the one that is almost impossible to believe, because the sheer scale of the self-destruction involved is breathtaking.
It's the Bezos family as a result of Meghan's snobby treatment of Lauren Sanchez. What a mistake that was. And it's Anna Wintour too. And Alison Boshoff, the Daily Mail's editor-at-large, has just revealed in the most scathing of details why these women have turned so badly on Meghan Markle.
Lauren Sanchez. You know her as the wife of Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men who has ever walked this earth. But Lauren is remarkable in her own right. She is a former broadcast journalist, a licensed helicopter pilot, the founder of her own aerospace company, and a woman with connections that stretch across every room in Hollywood that matters. Lauren Sanchez personally invited Meghan Markle to multiple events in the lead up to her Venice wedding to Bezos. She reached out. She extended the hand, and Meghan declined every single time. Why? According to sources reported by the Daily Mail, Meghan thought Lauren was trashy. She didn't want to be seen with her. I want you to sit with that for a moment. Meghan Markle, who sells $14 jars of jam and flour sprinkles from Montecito, looked at the woman about to marry one of the wealthiest and most powerful men on the planet and decided she was beneath her.
Bezos and Amazon, but trust me, Meghan wants to be there, okay? And Meghan looks at Lauren Sanchez and thinks, I want a little bit of what she's got. But a source suggests to Boshoff that Meghan has failed to make a potentially useful friend here too. And this is the key line. She snubbed Lauren before the Bezos wedding. Meghan was invited to things by Lauren and didn't want to go. She didn't want to be seen with her because she thought she was trashy.
Tom Bower is very clear about this in his research. Meghan desperately wanted to be in the billionaire world. She craved that access. She positioned herself for it. And then she insulted the billionaire's wife.
The last thing they need is the controversy that the Meghan and Harry can bring. They don't want that disturbing their lives. So we're in for a roller coaster. It's going to be very interesting. The fate of the royal family is, as always, a topic of great interest and will be playing out throughout the year.
The consequence? Lauren Sanchez became the lead sponsor and honorary co-chair of the 2026 Met Gala, reportedly contributing up to $20 million. She was at the absolute center of fashion's biggest night, and Meghan Markle was in Montecito, watching from the outside.
Lead sponsors Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are also said to have soured on the couple following the Kris Kardashian birthday party incident. Oh my goodness, we knew that was going to have ramifications to her dwindling social status. You'll remember, of course, the Sussexes pressured the family.
As one of your viewers put it, and this got nearly 400 likes in the comments, be nice to the people you meet on the way up. They are the same people you will meet on the way back down. That comment was written about Meghan, and I cannot think of a better example of it than this. And if you think that is staggering, wait until you hear what she did to the most powerful woman in fashion. Anna Wintour has been the undisputed queen of the fashion world for over 40 years. Editor-in-chief of American Vogue, sole controller of the Met Gala guest list, a dame of the British Empire, appointed personally by Queen Elizabeth. There are 2 major Hollywood films based on her.
Paula goes on, though, that the real obstacle appears to be Anna Wintour. Now, she is, of course, the global editorial director who co-chairs the gala alongside those 2 women and Nicole Kidman, and she has never warmed to Meghan. Now, that's even though they had that awkward hug, do you remember, at the Balenciaga fashion show in Paris last year? However, sources tell Paula of News Nation that her patience has now run out entirely.
She is, quite simply, the gatekeeper of every door Meghan Markle has ever wanted to walk through. And Anna Wintour, according to sources speaking to the Daily Mail, hates Meghan Markle. Now, how did this happen? Because in 2019, it actually looked promising. Meghan was a new duchess. The world was fascinated. Anna had even publicly praised the way Meghan dressed during her pregnancy. There was a genuine opportunity here, and Meghan threw it away. In 2019, Meghan chose to guest edit the Forces for Change issue of British Vogue, working closely with the then British Vogue editor, Edward Enninful. The problem? Anna Wintour and Enninful had serious, well-documented professional bad blood between them. There was a war going on in the Vogue world, and rather than staying neutral, rather than being smart and keeping both relationships intact, Meghan threw her full allegiance behind Enninful. She picked a side in the Vogue wars. The wrong side. The Daily Mail source is blunt. Anna hates her. Meghan doesn't want to pay and never returns borrowed fashion items.
With Anna Wintour, Meghan pledged her allegiance to Edward Enninful, which pissed off Anna. So that was, of course, the at-the-time editor of Vogue in the UK. The irony is, she's also now fallen out with Enninful. But the source goes on to say Anna hates her. Meghan doesn't want to pay and never returns things.
Anna loves the royal family. She is a dame. She would have hated everything about how the Sussexes left the firm. But here's the part that makes this truly extraordinary. Tom Bower's research shows that Meghan later fell out with Enninful as well. So she destroyed her relationship with Anna Wintour, the most powerful person in fashion, in order to side with Enninful. And then she lost Enninful too. She is now on the wrong side of both of them. And Anna Wintour, as everyone in that world knows, never forgives and never forgets.
Also, Anna loves the royal family. She is a dame. Anna would have hated how the Sussexes handled their exit from the firm. Worryingly for Meghan, the famously icy Wintour apparently never forgives or forgets. So even though Meghan's friendship with Enninful is also at an end for reasons which are still unclear, there seems to be no way.
The result? 0 Met Gala invitations in the history of Meghan Markle's life. Not during her Suits years. Not as a duchess. Not during her Netflix era. 0. This year, with Beyoncé and Venus Williams co-chairing, with Meghan reportedly holding out hope for a last-minute invite. It never arrived.
Substack. So we're not going to do that. Let me talk you through it. Paula writes, the invitations for the May the 4th Met Gala have gone out, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle didn't make the cut. The snub stings particularly hard for the Duchess, who actually had a shot at attending this year's costume art-themed event, given that 2 of the co-chairs, Beyoncé and Venus Williams, have loose connections to her social circle.
And here is the twist that I think says everything. While Meghan was shut out, Anna Wintour reportedly made a personal and determined push to invite Princess Catherine to the Met Gala. Kate Middleton, the woman Meghan has spent years positioning herself against. Anna wanted Kate, not Meghan. If that does not tell the whole story in one sentence, nothing will.
However, there's one guest that Anna has been trying to get for years and still hasn't been able to lock down. Guess who it is? Take a minute. It's Kate Middleton. Kate Middleton has never accepted an invite to this ball.
Now, let's talk about Netflix, because what happened there is something else entirely. When Harry and Meghan left the royal family in 2020, they signed a deal with Netflix worth a reported $60 million. The people who made that happen, who were their closest allies inside the streaming giant were Ted Sarandos, Netflix's CEO, and his wife Nicole Avant. These were not just business contacts, these were neighbors in Montecito. They socialized constantly. Harry and Meghan actually stayed in Ted and Nicole's Santa Barbara guest house while their own home was being renovated. You cannot get more intimate than that, and Meghan managed to destroy it anyway. According to multiple sources, Nicole Avant now hates Meghan Markle. That word again, hates. The reason given is that Meghan had been briefing against Netflix executives, talking negatively about people inside the company to outside parties. The kind of behavior that always gets back to people. And when it does, it is unforgivable.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ted Sarandos's wife, Nicole Avant, who I have said for some time cannot stand the way that Meghan has used the fact that they have this interracial marriage and that Meghan thinks that's a reason why she can continue to treat Netflix terribly. But it's not just the Sarandos family, it's the Kardashian family. It's the Bezos family as a result of Meghan's snobby treatment of Lauren Sanchez. What a mistake that was. And it's Anna Wintour too.
Now here's the detail that your comment section has already been picking up on. Meghan and Harry attended a Netflix launch event at Sarandos' own home, a party for the second season of the drama Beef. Photos were taken. Getty Images distributed them to the press. And then, 24 hours later, 4 of the 5 photos disappeared, pulled from circulation. The theory, according to sources, is that Meghan didn't like how she looked in the images, appearing to cling to Nicole Avant, and so she had them deleted.
This is Nicole Avant, the wife of Ted Sarandos, the Netflix boss, and Boshoff reports, to be fair to Sarandos, he tried to help Meghan and Harry save face when he invited them to an event to launch the second season of the prestige drama Beef in April. Yet again, though, it all went wrong. Pictures of the couple were removed by Getty Images 24 hours after being published, even though Netflix had okayed them all. The theory is Meghan didn't like the way she appeared to be clinging to Sarandos' wife Nicole Avant. My source is blunt about what is going on.
You are a guest in someone's home. They are personally supporting your career, and you erase their party photos because you didn't like your angle. One of your viewers said it perfectly. She exploits everyone around her and makes everything about herself. 432 likes on that comment, because people see exactly what is happening. The fallout has been swift and brutal. Ted Sarandos quietly unfollowed Meghan on social media. Netflix content chief Bella Baharia did the same.
Nicole Avant hates her. So does Bella Baharia, the head of content at Netflix, and Ted. As to why it said Netflix came to understand the Sussex team were briefing against one of their executives, although it's not clear if that was on anyone's orders. A source says unless someone is of use to them with money or unwavering attention, then the Sussexes always fall out with them. They are worse at dealing with people than they are with business, and that's saying a lot.
The As Ever lifestyle brand was dropped by Netflix. And here's a detail Tom Bauer highlights as particularly telling. Netflix's Hollywood offices reportedly became overrun with unsold As Ever products. Jars of jam, tea blends, candles, piled up in break rooms. Staff were reportedly taking armfuls home for free. Variety estimated the surplus at $10 million. A website glitch in January 2026 accidentally revealed that Meghan still had over 650,000 unsold products in inventory. At the rate they were selling, it would take 7.5 years to clear the stock. Tom Bauer calls this a sharp downward spiral. And as one source told the Daily Mail, she is spiraling badly because she knows nothing is working.
To try to get people to buy products, when the answer is so simple, Meghan needs to show herself using her own products. Don't show us yourself cutting strawberries in a kitchen. Nobody cares. How do you use your strawberry spread in a unique way? How do you use, let's say, the flour sprinkles in a unique way? That's not a great example, but you got the teas and everything. She's done a handful of things, but not much. And the honey and everything, and none of this is moving because Meghan Markle, I don't think, cooks. I don't think she hosts. I don't think she does anything that is the basis of this brand. It's not a passion of hers, and it's why she can't sell it.
And then came the Kardashians. And even they are done. If you're trying to build a lifestyle brand and you need social media firepower, you need the Kardashians. Kris Jenner alone commands a platform that most television networks would envy. And for a while, it looked like Meghan had that relationship locked in. Not anymore. Sources confirm that Kris Jenner has not liked a single post on Meghan's Instagram pages in over a year. In the Kardashian world, where every like, every share, every mention is a deliberate and calculated act, silence is a statement. And this is a very loud silence.
Then the Kardashians. And the Kardashians, it's a little bit more nuanced. I wouldn't say the hate word with the Kardashians, but certainly are they over Meghan? Absolutely. And Alison Boshoff agrees, saying the Kardashians have had enough of Harry and Meghan. They are over them. If you were trying to make a lifestyle business fly off social media, it would be useful to be friends with the most followed people on the planet. But Kris Jenner hasn't liked a single post on Meghan's Instagram pages since last year.
The turning point was Kris Jenner's 71st birthday party, held at Jeff Bezos' mansion. Harry and Meghan attended. Photos were taken alongside the Kardashian family. And then, in a pattern your audience has absolutely noticed, Meghan asked for the photos to be deleted. The stated reason was that she was not wearing a remembrance poppy and feared British backlash.
The image that went round the world, okay? Harry leading Meghan into Kris Jenner's 70th 007 themed birthday party in Beverly Hills. Harry with a face like thunder, wearing his Remembrance Day poppy, which I'm sorry, not appropriate for the event. He's got her by the hand. He's looking down. He's not even looking at her. She's way behind him and she is beaming. She is beaming like this is the biggest moment of her life, save her wedding. The Daily Mail headline, "A world away from royal duty, Prince Harry seems, quote, fed up of being paraded and unable to, quote, stage Rictusgrin." You have got to love those headline writers at the Mail.
But here's the thing. You do not ask the Kardashians to delete their own party photos. These are people who have built a multi-billion-dollar empire on the power of an image. The idea that their world could be treated like a liability is simply not something they tolerate. And they don't. The Kardashians, as one source put it, are over them. The jam went back in the cupboard, and Kris Jenner moved on.
As such, but Harry and Meghan, I think, just don't know how to interact with people. Harry, I think, but on his own would probably be a little bit better just because he is, I think, more charismatic and more fun to be around. But Meghan, she's just proven time and time again what a toxic person she is, how much she can't sort of get with the program, doesn't understand, let's say, the nuances of a situation, like the importance of Lauren Sanchez and how she became the wife of Jeff Bezos, one of the richest men in the world. And that's the thing, Meghan Markle wanted to be a billionaire.
Now, Serena. And this one is the one that for so many of your viewers hurts the most to watch. Serena Williams was Meghan's closest, most visible, most loyal friend. 12 years of genuine friendship. Serena attended the royal wedding. Serena threw the baby shower. After the Oprah interview in 2021, Serena publicly called Meghan the strongest person she knows. This was not a surface-level celebrity connection. This was real. And now, quietly, without a single dramatic announcement, it appears to be over.
Now, you've got to think about what's going on with Serena Williams and wonder, is this a sign? Like, was Serena Williams digging out Meghan Markle here? Because as that one said, when you pay $58 for a box of As Ever chocolate, then you post this, I'll show you it in a moment, from Nancy Sidley, Serena Williams just trolled the crap out of As Ever. That is not the way you unbox a friend's gift. I have to be honest. When I watched this, I thought exactly the same thing. I mean, if she's not doing this on purpose, Serena Williams has just posted the ultimate advertisement as to why you never want to buy a crappy Was Never product.
A few weeks ago, Serena received a PR package from Meghan's As Ever brand. Candles, chocolates, a handwritten note. She posted an unboxing video. The chocolates were scattered and slightly crushed in the box. Serena mentioned on camera that she doesn't even like chocolate. The video was so flat, so completely lacking in any warmth or enthusiasm that your viewers were stunned. One of you wrote in the comments, and this got nearly 50 likes, Serena's video of the candy was the diss of the year. And honestly, it is hard to disagree.
Look.
Also, I just got this in the mail from my friend Meghan, and her penmanship has always been amazing from like the 100 years I've seemed to have known her. She sent me a beautiful box of chocolates from her brand As Ever. You guys should check it out. I debauched it. She's like so classy, and I'm just like, look at this. This is nuts. Anyway, the chocolate was beautiful and it was delicious. I don't like chocolate, but I've been killing though. So good. Candles, ginger cashmere. I couldn't pronounce the other word. This one is amber, water lily. And another word I can't pronounce, but it looks good. I love candles. Thank you. I love you.
And notice she didn't open the candles because if hers was anything like mine.
But then came the Met Gala weekend, and this is where the picture became impossible to ignore. While Meghan was absent from every event, Serena was photographed getting ready for the Met Gala with Emma Thin, the Marchioness of Bath, a genuine British aristocrat, a woman with a real title, real royal connections, her own successful lifestyle brand, and by every account, a warm and gracious personality.
What does it say when Serena Williams is standing next to Emma Weymouth while Meghan Markle isn't even invited? Because this isn't just about fashion, people. This is about status and access. And once you see who's standing next to who, the story gets very, very uncomfortable.
Serena captioned the photo. My girl Emma came to get ready with me. Now, one of your viewers noticed something I think is beautifully perceptive. Emma walks beside Serena, slightly behind her. She is not pushing to be first. She is not angling for the camera. She is simply present, warm, and fully there for her friend. And that contrast, with everything we know about how Meghan operates in a room, says everything without saying a single word.
Is Serena Williams moving through the Met Gala weekend? Elite parties, fashion insiders, the most exclusive guest list in the world. Okay? And then she's being seen alongside Emma Weymouth. Yes, a literal member of British aristocracy, a woman fully accepted in elite global circles, and looking pretty good, I might say. Oh yes, we saw her with the King at the King's Trust. We see her with Serena Williams at this pre-Met Gala party. Yes, and Meghan Markle is nowhere to be found. She is not there at all.
Also worth noting, and Tom Bower documents this in Betrayal, Serena was present at the polo match incident involving Dr. Sophie Chandaka. She saw how Meghan treated someone at a charity event. She saw it firsthand, and sources suggest that moment planted a seed of doubt that never quite went away. Serena did not make an announcement. She gave no interview. She simply stopped showing up. And in elite circles, that kind of silence is the loudest message of all.
Several months ago, Serena interviewed Emma on her Stockton Street podcast with her sister Venus. Like at Longleat, they have a very tight, close-knit relationship. Like they phone each other. There are phone calls. This is like sister girl talk all day long. And Meghan thinks she's got a friendship with Serena Williams, sending her her jams, wanting her to promote it. Serena knows she's being used. And I think this is why she did a very half-effort promo of Meghan's products on her social media.
She didn't leave loudly. She just stopped showing up. And that is the most devastating thing a friend can do. So where does Tom Bower leave us? His verdict in Betrayal is stark. The bridges are gone. All of them. The question he says fascinates him now is not whether things get worse, but how it ends. And when you look at all 5 of these relationships laid out in sequence, one thing is absolutely clear. This is not bad luck. This is not the British press being unfair. This is not a misunderstanding. Every single relationship followed the same arc. Get close to someone powerful. Use the connection. Demand too much, behave badly, or discard the person the moment they stop being useful. And then, when the consequences arrive, act surprised. One source put it to the Daily Mail in the plainest possible terms. Unless someone offers money or unwavering attention, the Sussexes always fall out with them. They are worse at dealing with people than they are at business. And that, the source adds, is saying a lot. Tom Bower's research method, as he has said himself, is to find the victims. In Betrayal, he found them across every corner of Hollywood. In fashion, in streaming, in the billionaire world, in the charity world, even among the friends who once defended her most loudly. Queen Camilla, according to Tom Bower, said privately that Meghan had brainwashed Harry. And whether you agree with that or not, what we are watching right now, this slow, visible, very public unraveling, suggests that whatever the explanation is, it is not working. Not for Harry. and certainly not for Meghan. The Met Gala this year was a celebration of Black sartorial excellence, co-chaired by Beyoncé and Venus Williams, two of the most powerful Black women in the world. And Meghan Markle was not in that room, not because of racism, not because of the British press, but because Anna Wintour made a judgment call years ago, based entirely on how Meghan treated people. And Anna, as we have established, never forgets. Tom Bauer has been right before. He was right in Revenge. And right now, everything he predicted in Betrayal is playing out in real time, exactly as he said it would. The videos on screen right now go even deeper on several of these stories. I'll see you there.